What's up guys, it's YuGiOh here coming at you with another deck profile. This time we've been testing out some Spice, a deck that came a little bit off the ban list, not the way we were all hoping, but we got true Draco. We're playing a pure build, a lot of floodgates, and the deck is rather enjoyable. It's easy for new players, it's budget, absolutely. Let's not waste any time and let's get straight into this deck profile. So we're moving on to the monster count. First we're starting off with your double boy, Mr. Spirit. His effect is rather good. It's once he's up, only spirit monsters can activate their effects. And in the end phase, he returns to your hand. So what you want to do is just kind of normal summon him, and that way your opponent can't activate any hand traps. And that's just his only purpose. He returns to hand, and that's the best part of him. Next, for the Draco monsters, we're running one of the boy because he's at 1, Mr. Search the Trap. 2 of the girl, who searches monsters. And then we're playing 3 of the Spell Searcher, Mr. Ignis. This is it for the monsters, realistically. You don't really need to play more. Obviously, if you could play a second one of him, you probably would, and maybe run it at 2/2/2, in my opinion. But obviously, he's on the list, he's at 1. Next, for the spells, we're running triple Pot of Desires, triple Pot of Duality, and triple Heritage, triple True Draco Disciples. This is it for the free ofs. It's basically Desires because it's free, Duality because it's free, you're not going to special ideally in this deck, and then 3 of each of the spells. I feel like the spells are really good as well in this deck. Then we got one-offs. We got 1 diagram because it's at 1. We would have all loved to have seen it at 3. We're playing one of the domain of the true monarchs. Basically, if you control a special summoned monster, if you control a tribute summoned monster, your opponent can't special from the extra deck, which in this format is really good. I'm really enjoying it, testing it out, and I think it's a great one-off. 1 Terraforming, 1 Card of Demise because it's at 1. Would love for this to be at 3 as well. And 1 Upstart Goblin. It's just pure draws. That's all you need, just to keep drawing. Next, we're running 2 of the Trap that came off the list a bit. I feel like 3 is a bit bricky. It's great for bringing your monsters back, and then you can just pop them with the other Trap, and next turn just bring them back. It's just free halving your monsters' attacks. 2 summon limits is really great in this format. You just wait for your opponent to commit to 2 summons and boop, no more. 2 Monarchs Erupt. I was trying to test this at 3, but I feel like 2 is just the correct ratio. As long as you've got that tribute summon monster faced up, you can always activate this, and that's it. Your opponent can't activate any monster effects. This and the field spell of the Monarchs I think is really good. Next, then we're running the triple of the best trap of the deck. The True Draco Apocalypse is amazing. Half your opponent's monster's attacks. And it pops once it's gone, so it's just generically good. Next, we're running 3 that can be only 1. You don't mind sitting normally with 1 monster and just beating your opponent down with it. And then last up, we're playing 3 Judgment because Lightning Storm and Harpy's Feather Duster are all cards blowing away back row. So I feel like you need to play 3 of this. And that's it for the deck. There's no extra deck. There's no side deck. It's obviously we're not playing budget variants of Ultimate Pot of Desires, but you can find common Pot of Desires. You can find common dualities. You can find all this deck for around £30 to £40 top budget. So I do feel like this is a great deck for all the beginners that want to learn Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like this is a very easy way. You don't have to go into too much of the extra deck, link summoning fusions. You don't need any of that. You can just learn step by step. This is it from us at YuGiOh here, guys. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you all on the next one.
It's time! Let's go!